James the Rambling Dasher, and we are going on another ride along. Welcome. Thanks for coming along. Hope you like what you see, and maybe get something out of it. Maybe just a few giggles, maybe just some knowledge or foresight around some door dashing. I try not to be too controversial on here. Maybe I should be. Yeah, we're gonna get out there. We're gonna hit the road. I'm a little late, but I've already got an order for like $10 at Chick-fil-A. It's pretty long delivery, so I know where it's going. I think I do anyway. I don't know. Sometimes I look at that preview map and I'm like, where the heck? And well, I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not that bad. And then I get to the real after I pick up the food and I'm like, oh, that is nowhere where I thought it was going. So I don't know if it's just me looking at the map wrong or what. I'm sure it is, but it's interesting sometimes that I get that all mixed up. But anyway, so yeah. If you just stumbled upon us, we are a DoorDash ride-along channel, and every once in a while we throw in a few other little videos that have education or just more knowledge and opinion about DoorDash. I tried, and it is basically I had a long time where I didn't have to, I don't know, but I had about a month there where I was on vacation, and there was a huge time difference, so I had time to, and I was working as well, but I also had some extra time that I could dole out a bunch of shorts. So back in April, May, I had a bunch of shorts going out there, but I just don't have the time to build out a bunch of shorts. I don't have a lot of time to build out other question and answer kind of things. So I do this ride-along thing and just randomly talk about stuff, and that's why we call it the Rambling Dasher. I do try to you go over different things. Last night I was trying a new thing, is that I've had this GoPro, it's my son's GoPro, and trying to use it to record a video, a live stream, and it just came out. I thought it did really well in the process, but at the end, when I played the video back, I put it as unlisted or private or something like that. So I put the video out there and I could not, it was pausing and all kinds of stuff, and I was just like, nope. So I got to delete that video. I thought it was a good topic. I may try to do it again tonight. I don't know if part of it is I just need to reboot my computer. If I need to go maybe run some other tools on the on that machine to kind of clean it up a little bit. I just don't know. I think it's, I don't know how, but it may be low on storage space, which may be using up some RAM or something. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. So I know I'm way overdue for a new laptop. That one is a hand-me-down from my old job, and I got it in maybe 2018. So it's been going pretty strong. I mean, crap, it got that laptop got my kids' channel monetized by doing some stuff. Needless to say, we were doing a lot of sharing of watch time, but we got it monetized in about 9 months, and that was a chore. But I had that laptop running with different usernames and different applications all running at the same time. That was during COVID, and I'm just like, that thing was running nonstop, and I would have to make it take a break for like a few hours every few days, and but yeah, I was just constantly had playlist after playlist after playlist running, and they were long, like 8-hour plus playlists that I could just run overnight, and all these other people were on these same playlists. So, and we all had our own videos inside the playlist. So yeah, it was kind of crazy that we were doing all that, and whatever, somehow got his channel monetized without getting it kicked out of YouTube. So but I look back on it, I know the reality with doing that kind of stuff is that you don't get real followers, and so and then as soon as I did that, I knew what it was, right? And also, let's see, in 2020 my kid is 15, gonna be 16. Well, he was 10 at the time in 2020, right? Going to be 11, and I told him, I was like, look, we're gonna do this, but after that it's all up to you. Meaning whatever he puts on there, it's his. Whatever money he makes, it's his. So I mean, I wanted, oh come on, I wanted him to make this money, but the reality is that he just doesn't have the drive to go out there and get it all, to do it day in and day out. And I don't blame him, it's a grind. Every once in a while he'll get in there and start either making videos or doing I don't know what you call it, live stream, long live streams. So, and I'm just like, dude, but the reality is he hasn't made a dime. He's made money, but he hasn't got paid, because you have to make $100. So in 5 years, he's like at $60. So, all right, we're at Chick-fil-A. Sit tight. You will only miss me for a second. Hey guys, we have the food. It is packaged up. We have a long way to go. It looks like 8 miles for 19 minutes. So we're gonna get out there and get after it. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about when I left there, but there was a guy in there that was picking up a catering order of 500 sandwiches, and I'm like, golly. Crazy thing is, he's taking it out to where close, well, probably not too far from where I'm going. I was like, dude, next time y'all need to DoorDash that. I'm sure they got a big kickback or something because it was going to a church. So, or maybe not. But anyway, it is hot out here today. I think it's cooler today than it was the last few days, but I didn't dash yesterday. Today it's like 94, 95, but still hot, and miserable. So yeah, and I'm spilling water, and this thing's taking me down the freeway, which I'm kind of don't want to do, but I also know that I need to get down that ways away. So yeah, one of the things we do on here is we go over my earnings, and today is, what is it, Wednesday. So So a couple things that we do, we try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes we switch out Thursday for Friday. Just depends on what's going on. But and the goal is to get $300 in a week, so $100 each night. Monday, I was getting kind of close, and then all of a sudden at the end it's like boom, 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 and then we busted. I think we got 108. So yeah, it turned out to be pretty good on Monday. And hold on just a second here. We got people just flying down this access road. So we're gonna run out there in this little Honda Fit and slow them all down. Somebody got behind me too, and they're like really slowing them down. Oh man, I'm sweating. I don't know what's going on. It's hot. It is hot out here. So yeah, we that's our goal every week. Most of the times we get there one way or another, even if I have to put in some OT. Like the other night, I dropped the last order off. I was like 15-20 minutes away from the house, and it was probably 10:20-ish. So I was a little bit past my 10 o'clock time frame, but I did start late as well. So let's see, where's this thing taking me? Okay, okay, I got a little bit of time. They've changed the app all up. It's harder than anything to get back to the home page where you see all this stuff. So my earnings the other day was 108.75 in 6 hours and 12 minutes. And I started a little late as well, so it could have been around 10:30-ish or so. But 108.75 is not a bad gig. My ratings, which I know I got an email yesterday saying that, you know, they've been trying to prepare people for all this change. So tomorrow that is supposed to start. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen and what those changes, how they're going to affect just regular dashing, right? I did not get a reminder today. I was supposed to get a reminder at 3 o'clock, but I don't remember seeing it. Anyway, all right, so my acceptance rate is 78%. My completion rate is 100%. On-time rate is 84%. I was up in the 90s, and then just boom, 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 you know, which only counts on the last 100 dashes. So that on time gets me a lot. Sometimes it just ticks me off because I don't have any control over the restaurants because they're taking way too long. I mark myself as being arrived and the food's not ready. Well, what am I supposed to do? And then so you go in and then you try to contest them, and there's some of them you can contest and it'll take them straight off, and then other ones that they don't allow you to contest. And I'm like, I don't understand why freaking Little Caesars in Benton is the world's worst and I can't contest it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, so my quality rating, which just came out a few days ago, is at 100%. My customer rating is 4.99, which I'm still a little bitter about that one dude who gave me a 4-star. Yeah, I'm not really, but I'm just joking around. But yeah, I'm still bitter. I had 5.0 for months, and then this dude, I don't know who it was really. I say it's a dude. It was somebody that either, you know how those people are. It's like, well, don't give them a 5-star because then they don't have anything to work towards. You know, that kind of person. But I got 99 5-stars and 1 4-star. Now I can tell you, I've had some 1-stars. I had 2 1-stars and some 4-stars and a 2-star on there all at the same time, and I was like, dadgum, what is wrong with these people? And inevitably, yeah, who's to say, it could have been some of it my fault, but some of it definitely was not. But all right, 193 deliveries in the last 173. So 173 in the last 30 days, and 2976 lifetime. So I am 24 deliveries away from hitting 3,000. So I will be, I saw someone post on something the other day that they put on 2,000, and DoorDash honored them. I'm just joking here, but DoorDash honored them with a $10 coupon, with a basically you buy 30 and get $10 off coupon. Not a $10 coupon, not $10 of free money. No, you gotta spend 30 to get 10 off. So you're still spending $20 on whatever, and it's through DoorDash. Now DoorDash, I don't think they're gonna make you pay for it, not pay for it, but make you ship it, which then you would just feel obligated to give that $10 back to the driver, I would hope. But this is me. It's hard for me. I've ordered a few things through DoorDash, but I'll always go pick it up, because that's what I do, is I go pick up food, and I'm not gonna pay somebody to go bring me some food. I'm fully capable, but I'll take your money if you've got money coming out the wazoo somehow, some way, and you want to give it to me, then by all means, I will take it, and I will do the best that I can, and hopefully impress you so much so that you give me anywhere from a $5 to $10 tip. Now my phone is gone black, and I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Here's hoping I turned the right way. Okay, I did. So yeah, all these things. But yeah, we're probably today and Friday away from hitting 3,000. And that's quite an achievement. It's taken me over a year and a half. Now granted, in that year and a half, I've probably taken off 5 weeks, plus another 6 weeks, and another 2 weeks at least. So I've taken off probably 2 to 3 months in that time frame, where I'm not like consistently 3 to 5 days a week. I was gonna say the other day, like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, it was so bad on Monday, I worked on Tuesday to make up the 100, and then on Wednesday I had to work on Thursday to make up the 100, and then Friday I made 100. And I was totally flabbergasted by that Friday that I got 100, because the Friday before was like $60-something. It was so bad that I was already like close to 9 o'clock, and I was like, nope, I'm done. I am finito, because I'm tired of messing with these low orders. It was one of those kind of deals where it's like all low orders, and they're either mileage or wait times make it so you can only get 2 orders in an hour. And that's what I have been getting a lot of lately. And like this one here, it's 20 full minutes, but it's going to be probably 40 minutes of 4 minutes to get there, and then I'm probably going to be a good maybe 10 minutes away from any other place that might get a delivery. I don't know about that. Maybe I'm 5 minutes. So I can tell you this, I'm 5 minutes away, because There's a Pizza Hut and a Larry's right over here. That's about 5 minutes, and I'm 5 minutes away. Not 5 minutes from here, but 5 minutes still away from these people's house. So 5 minutes away. So that's going to be one $10 order in about 45 minutes. So it makes it hard to hit 20 bucks an hour, $15 an hour when it takes you 45 minutes to get one order delivered. So that's the hard part about this as of late, is the distance that you have to travel to deliver. The fact that most everywhere, if you drive 20 minutes anywhere in Bryant, then you're going to be driving that 20 minutes back before you get to another place that you can deliver to, that you might get another order at. So it is it's tough in that regard. So if you're taking a $4, $5 order, knowing that it's going to take you 30 minutes plus, then you can pretty much bet yourself that you're only going to get about $10 in an hour, if that. So you really need to make sure that you're not taking low orders, especially when there's long wait times and 20-minute deliveries. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit pause. I got to get a drink, and we'll catch you on the other side of this delivery, see what we got out of it. So, sit tight. Alright guys, we got that order delivered. Was 38 minutes from the time that I accepted to the end. And it was $10.50. So here's a dilemma. I got 20 seconds to make a decision. $2 base pay with collect cash from the customer. So I don't know what the tip is going to be. I'm going to roll the dice and run and get it. It's $21.95. So the only way I come out ahead on this is if they give me a $30 bill. I don't think there's such a thing as a $30 bill either. Dang it, I can't send them a text before I get there either, can I? Nope. Oh, maybe I can. Look at this. I can do it. So I got a new meme the other day that indicates that I'm on the way. And so if I think about it, I will let them know, but half the time I don't think about it. So yeah, this dash $2, the last one was $10.50. I didn't get to see the other details about that other order, but this is at the Pizza Hut that's over here close to this place. It is 3 minutes away. So all right, we're gonna go get this pizza. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed for a good tip. I'll let you know when we get the pizza. See you in a second. All right, we are loaded up with the pizza. One pizza for 20-something dollars. And that includes my $2 tip. And hope that we get our $2 base pay. So hopefully it's a little bit more than that. I can't see anything, so this lady's trying to let me out, but lanes are blocked up and I just can't see where I got to go. So Dude, you're gonna have to. People trying to be nice, but it's not really nice to like block everybody behind you and let me go knowing there's a freaking lane coming up beside them that that people don't know I'm coming out, and there's oncoming traffic from the other direction. I'm just like, just clear out, people. Just clear out. So 2.6 miles, 5 minutes. So we're well on our way to get there. Fingers crossed we get a little bit of a tip. My guess is it's going to be $25 for a $3 tip. So it turns out to be a $5 run to finish out this hour, which means I'm going to get 15 bucks, which could be worse, right? It could be worse. One good thing about this particular area is that there's only 2 restaurants, and if it's busy out here, then you can rack up a few little orders and be out where there's not really a lot of traffic. Oh, I got to turn. Yeah, there's not a lot of traffic out here, so you're kind of out driving around in the countryside. I mean, there's still houses and stuff all over, but it's still a little bit not as hectic as getting on the freeway and the access road and all that fun stuff, so not that bad. So last night we had some people. So I had this lady like 3 years ago come over and clean out my garage, and it was, I have a 2-car garage, and it was basically a 1-car garage. And so I had her. She advertised that she does like stuff like that. So I saw her in a neighborhood that the neighborhood next to mine. I'm in that group, and I saw her, and she was, and I said, "Would you be interested in taking a look at my garage?" She's like, "Sure." So her and her husband drove over, and they took a look at it, and basically I said, let's just clean it out. I don't even remember what all, but she ended up going through a bunch of boxes, selling all kinds of stuff, and at the end of the day, it was kind of, I'm mad at me because I bought 2 big metal shelves that she put together, and I think she worked like for 20 bucks an hour or something, and did 11 hours of work over like 2 or 3 days, and sold a bunch of my stuff. And so I had to pay her like $220, and part of her 11 hours was putting those shelves together, and she went and picked them up from Lowe's, and I'm like, sheesh. And so she put a bunch of stuff on the shelves. I have these peg walls, so I bought these little things to hang the pegs with and stuff like that, so she hung all the stuff up on the shelves, the stuff that I was keeping. So yeah, it worked out really well, and then I could get 2 cars in my garage, which, you know, before I could not. So anyway, that worked out really well, and so now we've got a bunch of other stuff, like just boxes and boxes of stuff, and we still have stuff out in the garage that we're looking to get rid of as well, that we weren't looking to get rid of before. So like bicycles, and I I have a stationary bike. I have a walking treadmill thing. I don't know. We got boxes of books. We got books in armoires or in TV credenza things. Dang it. I missed my turn. And I can't turn there. Dang it. Alright. I gotta turn in a driveway and make a U-ey here because I got 2 cars behind me. And they are tailgating pretty tight. But yeah, so I called this lady up, or I sent her a message on a Facebook Messenger and said, hey, what do you think about this idea of, would you be interested, or maybe you know someone that would be interested in coming getting all this stuff and then selling it all, and you make half the money and you give us half the money, and you don't have to buy anything, you know, to be able to just take these boxes of stuff and try to sell them. So her and her husband came over last night, and they're gonna start doing that stuff. So that's freaking awesome for me, that we don't have to try to unload all this stuff, and that they're going to. And then for the most part, we're gonna get rid of the rest, whatever we don't sell via Goodwill or something. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so just as I kind of suspected, we got a whopping $25, which means a $3 tip. So it is what it is. Off to get another order. So we're at $12.50 plus a $3 tip at $15.50. It's hard for me to even remember to count those $3 tips like that in my totals, because it's just really not going to account for much at the end of the day. I mean, if I'm sitting at $109 or at $99 and I was like, oh yeah, I got a $3 cash tip, I got $100. But you know, and at the end of the day, it or later in the week when I'm sitting, like, I won't remember that $3 in cash tip. Relatively insignificant as far as the how that goes anyway. But yeah, so I just had a video drop a little while ago, so I was playing it on my phone and sharing it on Facebook. If you guys haven't already, go check out our Facebook page, The Rambling Dasher. I don't do too much. I mainly share the videos that we post on here, and so that would let you know if you followed my Facebook page or you subscribed and turn on the bells and whistle for YouTube. But it lets you know when there's a new video out. But what I do different over there is I do also share, which I do share it in the videos as well. I started at about the same time, was sharing the screenshot of the total at the end of the day. So I like doing that. It just kind of gives people another reference as to how much money we actually made, and to let people know how, if they are interested in door dashing and how much money they can make. Now the reality is that there's no guarantees, you know. If you don't get out there and bust your tail and hustle and look for orders, you won't find them. If you easily give up on things, then you won't make money. It's easy. To me, I find it easier than doing my day job, right? And my day job is not hard at all. It is just boring as all get out, and I can't focus to do it. Whereas this, I'm occupied all the time. Number one, you're driving, so you're left, right, forward, trying to find places. So it's never boring in that regard, but it's also keeping up with what's on the app, keeping up. And then I started doing this channel, so then I'm always talking to you, right? So I'm always talking to you. If not, I would be listening to the radio, or I listen to talk radio, or YouTube videos, or whatever. Earlier in the year, I would say post the election in November through May, when I went on vacation. Well, prior to May, I started this channel. So sometime in April, I started this channel. But up until the time that I started this channel, I was going through Audible books just like bonkers. And then I haven't listened to anything since. I thought, oh, I'll listen to books while I'm in Portugal. No, I didn't listen to a single book the whole time I was. Nothing on the airplanes, nothing. And yeah, it is what it is. I do like listening to books, and getting different points of view, different stories, things that I might have never listened to. I do like some of the same. I like if I like an author, then I want to listen to all their stuff for the most part. And look at this, I'm already, because I did some longer walks this morning, I'm up to 6,500 steps already. And so I got a daily goal of 10,000 steps, and haven't missed a day since the last part of June. So, okay, we're driving by these two pizza places out here with no orders this time, so we'll head back into Benton. On this road here, we come out in Benton, so hopefully not too bad of a place to come out. But yeah, I kind of feel inclined to go get a Mountain Dew. But I've also been trying not to spend a bunch of money, because I went way overboard on who knows what all last month. I spent a whole bunch of freaking money last month. I don't even know what all it was on. But I spent a lot of money last month. I think a lot of it was fixing up cars, and I paid for a trip that I'm going on next week. And yeah, I don't know what else. Lots of stuff though. I might just run into I don't know if I'm trying to think where I'm gonna come out up here. If I might pass two different gas stations on the way. I need to get some air in one or more of these tires. And I have a little compressor at the house that I have on my Amazon store, but I keep forgetting. I set a reminder to do it before I came out, and then I totally either didn't see it or something. I don't know what happened, but I didn't see the reminder on my phone. So I don't know what's going on with that, but the last two that I've done, that I've set up, I don't know if I somehow turned them off or what. My ears want to pop. But I need to get some air in these tires. The air pressure light is on. So I might stop at the Circle K. I don't know if this Circle K has one or not, to tell you the truth. Maybe. X on as well. Alright guys, I'm gonna go check this out and I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, we have aired up the tires and the light has gone off. It was not low very much, that's for sure. So anyway, and I accepted an order for $6 and something cents for the Pizza Hut in Benton. So I don't know what the deal is. These tires are squealing as of lately. I don't understand it. I don't know what all this dude did with the suspension, but whenever I take corners, those tires just squeal. They're like, I mean, they're just squealing. But anyway, so gotta go into Benton. Probably already late on this one. What is it? I can tell you. It says pick up by 5:29, and directions says we will be there at 5:31. So yeah, I'm kind of screwed on that one. Oh well. Oh well, we'll get there. I mean, I don't know if, good night, I don't know if I'll get there. This traffic is backed up. And most of it is people wanting into that lane over there because that's the only lane that turns into Benton. And all these people are coming off the freeway going straight across to turn onto Military the way that I'm trying to turn. But we'll just sneak on up here and see if we can't sneak in there. Worst case scenario, end up having to go straight and come in some back roads, but we'll just see what happens. This is like this is the sketch way of doing it. Instead of getting in line, you hope that these people, someone's going to be turning to get on the freeway, but I don't see any turn signals on. This is really a horrible designed intersection. Is what I would call it, a horribly designed intersection. We're gonna try to put the squeeze on here, but this dude is going so freaking slow I can't. Alright, so I gave the nice wave. I don't know that he let me in, but I wedged my way in there. Okay, DoorDashing. Alright, so that was $6 and something. We're gonna have to have the next order be a lot better. Dude, why are you stopping? There's a green light. I always wonder, sometimes, I don't know, people just aren't paying attention. I'm sure I do the same thing. People yelling at me all the time, but I would never know it. And he probably doesn't know that I'm yelling at him. But then there's those people that are out there trying to get people to wreck into them, and I just think that is the craziest thing. Whew. Alright, I'm almost to Pizza Hut. We're going to hit the pause and I will be back in just a second. Hold tight to see where we're going. Alright people, we are back. Oh, and we are headed down the road. If these people would get out of my frickin' way. Alright, it says 1.1 mile, 3 minutes. So we're going to do our best to get over there and get back after it and find us another order, because $15 in the first hour, and we're sitting at $6 on this order to be our first order in our second hour, and we're already, is that even right? Yeah, we're at like an hour and 37 minutes in. Is this only the second order? It probably is. Probably is the second order in the second hour, and it's 37 minutes in. So now I probably started a little bit late in that first one, maybe not a little bit, but needless to say, we're gonna have to get it into overdrive here. Try to figure out how to make a little bit more money. So one thing I haven't said is that we try to take these 6-hour dashes, turn it into 2 episodes of the Rambling Dasher. The second episode being, we call it Dashing in the Dark. So a little play on words there. And just trying to have fun, make our door dashing experience worthwhile for you, for me. At the same time, try to make a little money. Try to make a little money off of YouTube. Try to make a little money off of door dashing. Enjoy myself getting out of the house. We do have opportunities for you guys to be able to help us out with that. So, and help us out in such a way that it doesn't cost you anything. It's just that if you are going to be purchasing things off of Amazon, then we have a link for you down below. So here's this lady standing out here. So I'm going to go out and deliver this food. We'll catch you in a second. Alright guys, 1 hour and 33 minutes. And just got another order for 3.2 miles. $7.81. We'll accept that. I think it wants me to make a U-turn. I don't know that I want to make a U-turn right here. We're gonna go this way. Okay, so not even $20 in an hour and a half, so we got to get after it. These little $6-7 orders aren't that bad because there's like a 3 minutes and they're relatively fast as far as being able to pick them up. So that order plus this order is going to be roughly 14 bucks. And maybe I can get 2 of those done in a half hour. Maybe. Alright. I'm in neighborhoods in Benton that I don't really recognize. I may have been here plenty of times, just not from this direction. I can't see squat. And that sun is super bright. I need to keep an eye on my microphone because I don't know that I charged this thing yesterday or today, so I need to... Oh, that is not where I expected to be there. Okay. Taco Bell, here we come. Taco Bell, here we come. So yeah. Oh crap, I need to pay attention to the road because I can't see. Taco Bell, here we come. Here we come, here we come, here we come, here we come. Why is it so hot out here? Alright guys, we are at Taco Bell. I'll run in and see where we're headed. Hang on tight. Okay people, while I was here in the car before I even got out, I got another order for like $6 more that said it was 0.8 miles. So between these two at Taco Bell is like $15. And this one says 2.8 miles, 7. Where am I going? On the other side of the freeway. I'm just gonna go this way. It's saying to go down there, get on the freeway, go the opposite direction, get on the other side of the freeway, or just go down Military here. So we're gonna go down Military, see what this says. It says 8 minutes, 2 miles, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Because I know over there on the freeway it's all backed up with that stoplight and a lot of traffic. So this way there's no light at the freeway to get across anyway, so I'm not exactly sure where this thing takes me. Alright. So $14 here, plus another $6. That's probably going to be a good $20 an hour. And well, I'm not going to get these two delivered before 6 o'clock, but it's not going to be bad. This says 5 minutes, and the other one is probably not very far away from that one. So it's going to be like 5 after. I could have $40 maybe. No, I can't have $40 because after that last one I only had 19, and between these two it's only like 14 bucks. So now somebody could give me a tip, an additional tip, right? Now one person on this order of the two has already commented with a LMAFO. So that's gotta mean something, right? That's gotta mean something. Alright guys, I'm gonna go deliver this. I'm gonna eat some snacks. It's past my dinner time, so I will let you know how it goes after this first delivery. Just sit tight and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we dang it, that's what I don't like about that is so I got that one delivered. It was, I don't know how much it was, but anyway, I'm at $25.25. I need to go to my home screen and send a message to that person because I didn't get it all the way taken care of, but now it is. Return to Dash, send these people a message. Ding. Yo, Quiero Taco Bell, I've got your order and I'm on the way. Okay. Directions. 3 minutes. Now, how do I get out of this place? This is what I don't like about this. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, we're going the right way. I can never tell half the time if I'm going left or right, straight or backwards, until you get going a little ways and then you start to find out. It's like, nope, I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I'm going the right way. So I don't remember what, I think that was the $6 one. And now we're on the $7 and something change one. And it's half a mile away, 2 minutes. So we'll knock this one out and then go find some more. So I sent them the Taco Bell one, and it says showing my age. I remember the Taco Bell dog. So I said, haha, all my memes are for people our age. Let's hope she's not in her 30s. Well, I have never been on this road, I don't think. There's some nice, smaller but nice houses over here. Like 60s and 70s models, I would say. Okay, I guess it's this person here. Yeah, I've been here a lot. Oh, they have got some tree limbs down. That storm that blew through yesterday did some damage. Alright, so I'll be right back. Let me get this delivered. Alright guys, 2 hours even, and we are at 3306. So still somewhat behind, about $7 behind our goal. So I need $27 in the third hour. But we got 5 deliveries in 2 hours. So it's kind of a, which I told you it's hard to get 2 orders in per hour. I got 2.5 in the first 2 hours. So not easy. All right, I'm gonna keep eating my snacks for dinner. Apples. What else do I got? Tomatoes, pepperoni, turkey pepperoni, cheese, some Colby Jacks, chunks. I don't know. I buy the block and chop it up. Carrots, and I don't know, that might be about it. I don't see anything else. So anyway, we're gonna be searching for orders in all the wrong places. I'll let you know when we get another one. Sit tight, we'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, we got an order for like $10. I think it was $10 even, about 5 miles if I'm not mistaken, and I've already picked it up at Yum Yum. Sending them a message saying that we have their order. I I'm gonna send them the one that says, thanks for the free food. And directions. Looks like we're going across the freeway, maybe? I have no idea where I'm going. Where is this? Oh. Oh. It's 5 miles, 12 minutes, so it's out a little ways, so yeah. But I've done something wrong here, because I left my camera. My camera has a flap on the back on that case to protect the lenses. And yeah, I left it open, and it doesn't fit in the thing very well when you leave it open. Well, this thing is saying to go this way, so we're gonna go this way. Or no, yeah. Well, this is what I don't like. You're like sitting there and it says go this way, but when you back out, it changes the route to go the other way, and then you're going this way, so it has to change it back to the original way. Oh well. So yeah, I'm working my way through. Fingers crossed it's going to be enough. I've been feeling like I'm starving every day of the week now, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, they're saying there was some chance of thunderstorms tonight or this afternoon, but I don't know. I see some clouds, but they don't look like they would turn into anything, but not to say they can't. We definitely don't have a big front or anything coming through that I know of. It's just like afternoon heating showers. Wherever they blow up, and that's who gets the rain. Alright guys, I'm going to focus on putting away this food and getting through town here to go deliver this food. It says 10 more minutes, so I will be sure to check back in and check the numbers on this order and see where we're at. So we'll see you, and it's only going to feel like a second or two at the most for you, so stick around and see where we're at. Thanks. Hey guys, we are back and we are sitting at 4306 after 2 hours and 23 minutes. 6 out of 6 offers accepted. And whew, sheesh. Yeah, we're way behind. We are way behind. $43. I need 7 more bucks to get to $50 by 7 o'clock. So it's doable, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm a ways out from any deliveries, so I'm gonna eat the rest of my food, or try to anyway, and we will catch you guys in just a second. So hope you're enjoying the ride. Again, our goal is to hit $100, but also this is a 2-part show. So episode 1, we're gonna get as much as we can to carry over into Dashing in the Dark a little bit later tonight. So anyway, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Here. Alright guys, we just took an order for like $7 and some change to Senior Tequila here in Bryant, and we're gonna go out here and get this thing ordered. I did have two small tiny little orders, one $4, one $3, that I declined. So yeah, I'm just saying, Wednesday night is not looking good. We're at 43 and some change, and a $7 order here. That'll put us up to 50, but it'll be 7:30ish. So all right, hang tight, we'll be right back. Hey, well, while we're standing in there, got another order for $6-7 to Sumo. It adds like 4 miles to this order, so we gonna have some double stacks. Now I gotta figure out how to get over there. I think I can cut through Burger King's parking lot here and head that way. And the sun is still shining in that direction. Ooh. So, between these two orders, I don't know, it's like $13, so we'll get it delivered. I don't know where we're gonna be at. It'll be somewhere close to like 43 to 56-ish, 57, somewhere in that neighborhood. So yeah, we're gonna have to get some decent orders tonight. I don't know, try to catch up on these. This is slow rolling tonight. I don't know. It's just kind of it's another one of those nights. Those $100 nights that get out there and get after it, they kind of spoil you a little bit, I think. So, all right, we're here at Sumo. This time it does say Sumo. All right, guys, we had to wait a little while for the Sumo sushi. We are headed out, and we got the Mexican food first, it looks like. So we are headed there. It says 4 miles, 8 minutes. Which way? We're going west. Out to the boonies. Story of my life. All right, we got 7 minutes to get there. Not much really else happening. The sun is kind of halfway behind a little bit of a cloud, but they are definitely not storm clouds, so we may get out of this evening without any kind of disruption in services. Yeah, another day in the life of the Rambling Dasher. So we had some rain yesterday that was really bad and evidently knocked a bunch of trees down and knocked stuff around. I saw that someone posted in our neighborhood to go pick up trash cans everywhere. I didn't get out there and see any trash cans blowing around, but I know the wind was blowing kind of crazy. And then I did see, like, over in Hot Springs, a business, a restaurant got something, like a roof collapsed on them or blown out from underneath them, or I don't know what happened, but it was kind of crazy looking there. Probably either just some kind of microburst or straight line winds or something. But yeah, it was kind of crazy looking. Then I did see a bunch of limbs down in Benton area, so kind of crazy. I don't remember. I think that was Tuesday. So Tuesday. Alright guys, I'm going to focus on getting this order there, and we will catch up with you after the delivery, see how much money we got. So see you in a minute. Alright guys, we got that one delivered. It was $7.50. We've been out 3 hours and 12 minutes. We're 8 out of 12 orders, and I gotta get this last one set up for delivery. This is Sushi. I don't really have anything, so I'm just gonna tell them, hey, we're eating your food. I don't even know this person's name. Oh well. Directions: 8 minutes, 4 miles. So I gotta head back out. So all right, we are going to this is probably going to be my last delivery in this episode. We're up to 100 and, or not 100, but an hour and 12 minutes. So oh yeah, so it's probably going to be the last delivery here. And then we'll get back into town and switch over to an episode of Dashing in the Dark. So I think it's going to start getting a little bit darker every day, even though we're still in August. But once that sun goes down, it gets a little dark. Plus, you know, I don't want these videos to be super long. I've had some long ones, so I'm trying to keep them shorter, a little bit sweeter, and see if people will stick around. So anyway, all right guys, we'll catch you back in just a minute, and we'll follow up with the tally for the day, and then a little teaser to try to see what we're going to get for the Dashing in the Dark, so to finish up the day. So we'll see you back in here in a minute. Alright guys, I think that just throws people for a loop every time I ask somebody. I was like, I didn't realize until I pulled up that that one required a PIN, and I just boldly ask people, does that work at your bank as well? And he's like, no. So $57.81, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Yeah, that in 3 hours and 23 minutes, and we are at $57 is just not a good night, because we're well over halfway. I don't know, maybe we're a little bit over halfway with $57 too. So I I still got to come up with $43 in, well, 2.5 hours. So it's doable. Yep. So it is 7:33. I am going to go ahead and end this particular episode. Let's take a look real quick at our ratings and see where we're at for the day after what we started at. Let's see. I did drop a couple acceptance 77 because I declined 2. So but I don't remember, did I start at 79 or did I start at 78? Either way, 100% completion, 85% on time. I don't know that I've dropped my on time at all, but maybe. 100% quality, 4.99, 181 deliveries in the last 30 days. And obviously my whatchamacallit was still the same, 29.76 for lifetime delivery. So thank you guys for sticking around, much appreciated. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Check out our affiliate links down below. I've got several listed through Linktree. I think I worked pretty hard on getting all that out of my comments and into one place, so I like it there. The very top thing in our shop is my daughter is in Japan and she's creating a Japanese inspired t-shirt of the month. They're $21, and at that rate she gets $10. So 10 shirts and she makes $100. So she needs to have a job over there but not able to find a job, and plus it's just got too much stuff going on. So trying to help her, and she's coming up with the designs and I'm putting them on the shirts. Order it and it delivers straight to your house. So check that out if you're interested. Greatly appreciate it. Anything you buy off of Amazon through our affiliate link, we get commission on. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps us out. So there's a few other things. Check them out if you're interested. Yeah, so thanks again, and be safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.